So hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee. I'm 51 years old and tomorrow I'm having a laparoscopic hysterectomy. My surgeon will be removing my uterus, my cervix, my ovaries, and my fallopian tubes. And I shared that information with you all in a previous video, and I'll link that video in the description box below if you want to know why I'm having a hysterectomy and all of the details. But today's video is how I'm preparing myself mentally, physically, my home, my husband, and all of the things I'm doing to get ready for my surgery. This is going to be my personal story. As always, please check with your doctor or your surgeon. He or she may have different instructions for you, but in this video, I'm going to break down what my surgeon has told me to do to get ready for my total hysterectomy, which is happening tomorrow morning. I am having a laparoscopic hysterectomy. It's going to be done with a robot called the Da Vinci. And so I'm not going to have a huge incision across my stomach. I will have 5 smaller incisions. So my recovery is going to be a lot faster. But regardless, I'm going to be under restrictions for 6 weeks. I cannot lift, push, or pull anything greater than 10 pounds. And for the first week or so, I could be on pain medication. So there are just some things that I'm trying to prepare myself for to set myself up for success. I'm actually headed to the grocery now so that I have food in my house. So the day or two after surgery, I don't have to worry about what are we gonna eat for lunch or what am I having for breakfast or what can I cook for dinner. My husband will be home from work with me for the first day after surgery. And then on day 2, I think he'll be able to go back to work. I think I'll be okay on my own, but I want to be prepared for anything that could happen. And I have done a lot of house cleaning. My house is vacuumed, everything is dusted. I'm going to put new sheets on my bed that when I'm sitting around and I can't do those things, I know I'm going to be thinking about those things. So I'm going to get them taken care of beforehand. So I've already had my pre-op appointment with my doctor. I had it last week. So I'm at my pre-op appointment. I had to get blood. I had an EKG. Next, I have to have a chest x-ray, and I had to do all the check-in with the hospital, my insurance, emergency contact information. I've confirmed the same information 5 million times, but now we're moving. We're getting things done. And he gave me lots of information on how to prepare myself for the surgery, things I need to do the day before surgery, the morning of surgery, and then a list of medications and items I need to have in my home for when I get home from surgery. So first thing on the list was mints. Mints or mint gum. And this was the one thing that really confused me. So I asked him directly, why do I need mints? And he said, and y'all, this is something I did not know. I've never had a surgery. I've only been sedated with general anesthesia once in my life, and I was only out for 10 minutes. So this is something I didn't know. When you are put to sleep under general anesthesia, your stomach and your digestive tract is the last thing that wakes back up. And so in recovery, they want me to have mints or mint gum that will help stimulate my stomach to wake up. So because I'm going to be asleep for almost 2 hours for my hysterectomy, it can take me up to 2 hours to wake up in recovery, but I'm told that I can expect to remain in the hospital for another 6 hours. I have to be able to go to the bathroom, have to pee. My stomach and all of my organs have to be awake. I have to get up and walk around. I have to eat. There's lots of things, but mints was the one thing I was surprised about, but I'm ready to go. I got my mints. The next thing they told me to have was gas relief pills. And this is because when you have laparoscopic surgery, they pump your belly area full of air so that your belly expands and there's plenty of room for them to see what they're doing with the laparoscopic tools. So after your surgery, some of that air can remain trapped in your body cavity and it can move up into your chest and your shoulder area. I'm told the best way to get rid of that gas, which can be very painful, is to move. Don't sit around. Get up and move, walk around your house, and take gas relief pills. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. I was also told to start taking stool softener a couple of days before my surgery, just because you don't want to get constipated. You don't want to have to think about pooping after the surgery. You want it to happen naturally and easily. You don't want to have to bear down. So I started taking stool softeners a couple days ago, and I'm going to continue to take them for a week or so after my surgery, just to make sure that everything is moving along smoothly. They also told me to get a bottle of Miralax. This is, again, another stool softener. It is a mild laxative, and they told me to have this on hand if I did get constipated, because during the surgery, my bowels are going to be moved around. They're going to settle in a different place. If I take pain medication, that medication can cause constipation, and I don't want that. So I'm ready with my Miralax. And I will tell you, I've never taken this before. I decided the other day to take it at night. I wanted to see how my body was going to react to this. Was it going to cause cramping? What was it going to do to me? I wanted to know in advance. So I took some of this at night, and the next morning, I pooped great. I gotta say, everything just moved along so nicely. There was no cramping. There was nothing uncomfortable. This is actually pretty good stuff. So I'm glad I have this already at my house and at my bedside. So when I get home from surgery, if I need it, it's here and I know exactly what to expect. My surgeon gave me this Ensure pre-surgery drink. I am supposed to drink this 45 minutes before I report to the hospital on the day of surgery, and he told me to take the very last sip as I'm walking in the door of the hospital. He gave me a tip and said, this stuff is really best when it's cold. It is a clear drink. I'm told it tastes kind of like a strawberry Gatorade. It is an energy drink for recovery. So I'm told this will really make me feel better on the day of surgery as I'm trying to wake up and kind of get my bearings about me. This is full of carbohydrates and it will help me get out of the hospital quicker. My doctor's office gave me this little baggie. It has a loofah, some instructions, and a bottle of surgical scrub. And I read these instructions. They tell me that the day before surgery, I have to scrub my entire body with the surgical scrub and this loofah. You have to leave it on your body. It has to sit for 2 minutes. And then the morning before I head to the hospital for my surgery, I have to do it again. So my doctor's office did provide this for me. So as I'm waking up, they may have crackers, they may have graham crackers, they're gonna have soda. I don't know what they're gonna have, but I wanna make sure that I have the peanut butter and crackers that I like, and I'm just gonna pack it in my bag and take it with me. On my car ride home from the hospital on the day of surgery, I don't want the seatbelt to hurt my incisions, but in the car, I'm just gonna put this against my belly area and then put the seatbelt on, and this is gonna do the trick. I'm actually having my surgery in Nashville, Tennessee, which is a 2-hour drive from where I live in Western Kentucky. So I'm gonna have a 2-hour car ride, fresh out of the hospital, with new incisions, and I do not want any discomfort from that seatbelt. This morning, I took a shower, I washed my hair, I shaved my legs, and I shaved under my arms. Silly, I know, but I'm afraid that for a day or two after surgery, I may not feel like getting in the shower. I may not be able to bend over and shave my legs or lift my arm to shave under my arms because I'm going to have 5 incisions in my belly. So I figured I'll just go on and do it now. So it's done. I'm feeling really good about myself. And it's kind of the same with washing my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this in the shower. So I went ahead and washed and dried and styled my hair, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be, but at least my hair is clean. So that's how I'm preparing myself. I'm ready for surgery tomorrow. I'm ready to get this behind me. I'm not scared. I'm not nervous, oddly enough. I thought I would be, but really I'm not. I'm not nervous. I just want it over. I wanna feel better. I wanna get this whole thing behind me, and I want to start to feel like myself again. So I will see you all in my next video on the other side of my hysterectomy. See you later.